Don't be shy to say no to the future you don't like. Silence and non-action are the root of all things. But every difference of opinion is not a difference of principle. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. If I work hard enough, there will be things I can do tomorrow that I can't do today. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. It is man's natural sickness to believe that he possesses the truth. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. You must accept the truth from whatever source it comes. Celebrate true friends. They are a part of you that always sparkles. I think it was the institution. I was trying to master it. Set the troops to their tasks without imparting your designs. There is an intelligent way to eat a live frog. I just don't know what it is. In order to change the world, you have to get your head together first. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. Être dans le vent, c'est avoir le destin des feuilles mortes. All I do is lie, and that has made me immune to compliments. Only courageous hearts can endure the bitterness of truth. You know, the minute you stop thinking about it, it'll happen. One who is too insistent on his own views finds few to agree with him. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. The older I grow, the more I distrust the familiar doctrine that age brings wisdom. He who requires much from himself and little from others will keep himself from being the object of resentment. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. During a conversation, listening is as powerful as loving. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. Have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. He who knows his enemy and himself well will not be defeated easily. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. We all have the beast in us, Bill, and it is up to us to control it. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. It shattered something inside me that hadn't been broken before. Procrastination makes easy things hard and hard things harder. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. Oh, darling, don't be bitter. It's the first instinct of the weak. Adversity discourages losers. Adversity inspires winners. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. Reason may be employed to support faith as well as to destroy it. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. Great wisdom is generous. Petty wisdom is contentious. Great speech is impassioned. Small speech cantankerous. Face your life, its pain, its pleasure. Leave no path untaken. All things one has forgotten. Scream for help in dreams. All men know the utility of useful things, but they do not know the utility of utility. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. Everything changes in my life, and the world stays the same. In the end, you should always do the right thing, even if it's hard. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Nothing happens until something moves. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of the unlived life. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. You have two choices: evolve or repeat. Life is worth living when you have someone to share it with. We must live together as brothers or perish together as fools. To a mind that is still the whole universe surrenders. Because you can only die once, but you can suffer forever. I'm going to try speaking some reckless words, and I want you to try to listen recklessly. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Too many doubts grow in the cracks of silence and separation. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. Every beginning has an end, and every end is a new beginning. The skillful employer of men will employ the wise man, the brave man, the covetous man, and the stupid man. A truth that's told with bad intent beats all the lies you can invent. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. We have 4 problems: overthinking, trust, share, love. Those who realize their folly are not true fools. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. We never live. We are always in the expectation of living. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. Education is not the learning of facts. It's rather the training of the mind to think. Life happens, shit happens, and it happens a lot, to a lot of people. The whole house seemed to exhale a melancholy breath of emptiness. I quote others only in order the better to express myself. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. If it is to your advantage, make a forward move. If not, stay where you are. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. If their forces are substantial, prepare for them. If their forces are strong, avoid them. We can't avoid reasoning. We can only avoid doing it well. Truth is neither objectivity nor the balanced view. Truth is a selfless subjectivity. Accepting oneself does not preclude an attempt to become better. It is truth that liberates, not your effort to be free. The expert in anything was once a beginner. They can't tell so much about you if you got your eyes closed. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. Time is heavy sometimes. Imagine how heavy eternity must be.